Feel the blood inside your veins. Run for your life, hope to survive. Stay away, I'm coming for you.
It has been over 3 years, but I'm officially proud to say the blue brand is finally back. Welcome everyone to Friday Night SmackDown. We are sold out in Madison Square Garden, New York City for this historic night of the season premiere of SmackDown as the blue brand is back and it's better than ever. Here's just a glimpse of the Friday Night SmackDown roster. And here is our GM for SmackDown, Adam Pearce, who drafted pretty much everyone who was originally part of the SmackDown roster, fellas, some new faces. Yes, new SmackDown Tag Team Champions RK Bro, thanks to them winning the Raw Tag Team titles at the Great American Bash. So the Universal title will officially be the new world title for the SmackDown brand. Oh, it's going to be blue as well. So just like Raw's, this year's SummerSlam is going to feature, or at least try to, every match that was supposed to happen 2 years ago. So we won't be getting Finn Balor versus Jinder Mahal for the Universal title. It makes sense because, again, it was originally for the WWE title. Alright, so it'll be 2 fatal 4-way matches to determine who will go to SummerSlam and fight for that vacated Universal title. Alright, so we got Jinder Mahal, Finn Balor and Jinder Mahal in the same match. Dolph Ziggler and Johnny Gargano. That is absolutely amazing. Well, look who's here. It was the former Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. I say former because she's no longer Raw Women's Champion thanks to Becky Lynch beating her this past Sunday at the Great American Bash. She could have been SmackDown Women's Champion. Oh, I guess I spoke too soon. Does Alexa Bliss seriously think that she's the SmackDown Women's Champion? I see. And pretend like you didn't lose the Raw Women's Championship. Will Adam Pearce give her the SmackDown Women's title? Yeah, I'm about to say, that's not fair. Because RK Bro had to win the Raw Tag titles to become the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Adam Pearce laying down the law. And it does not seem like Alexa Bliss likes that very much at all. I mean, again, Alexa, you lost. RK Bro won. And I think this is the last person that Alexa Bliss wants to see. Also coming back to SmackDown, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, where unlike Alexa Bliss was successful in her match this past Sunday at Great American Bash, where she beat Mandy Rose, her former friend. And now Charlotte Flair is back on the SmackDown roster. That is true. Charlotte Flair has yet to lose on a premium live event. So Charlotte Flair wants the SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh no. Here comes the woman where I think out of all three of them has the most say when it comes to the SmackDown Women's Championship, because she was the final SmackDown Women's Champion before the hiatus happened. Here comes the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, who is also returning to SmackDown. Although unsuccessful in her Women's Tag Team Championship match this past Sunday at Great American Bash, it is nice to see Asuka once again. Again, Asuka has a great point. She never lost her title. All three of them really want to become the SmackDown Women's Champion. Okay, that's fair. Alexa was the Raw Women's Champion before Raw, on Raw brand. Charlotte never lost any premium live event, and Asuka never lost her SmackDown Women's title. A triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight on the season premiere of SmackDown. And they will also go to SummerSlam. Wow. All right. So what a main event this is going to be tonight on SmackDown. It will be a triple threat match to determine the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. Whoever wins that match will become the champion, but will also face the best woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, at SummerSlam. Just to remind everyone that tonight we'll have a Fatal 4-Way match. Finn Balor, Jinder Mahal, Dolph Ziggler, and Johnny Gargano. Whoever wins will go on to SummerSlam and fight for the Universal Championship. And let's kick things off with our first matchup here on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jey Uso, representing the Usos. From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
We are kicking things off with one of the tag team staples here on Friday Night SmackDown, the Usos. However, this is one-on-one action, and it's Jimmy Uso that will be in action here. Jay will be in his corner, of course. Now, for the Usos, I don't know where to begin with them. They lost Roman Reigns because he's still on Raw, and it seems like he's having problems with one American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, which we can get into later. But for right now, Jimmy Uso has a huge opportunity to help bounce back him and his brother in the SmackDown Tag Team division. But first, he has to face this man, one half of the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And his opponent, accompanied by Riddle, representing RK Bro. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. The tag titles are blue because RK Bro won the Raw Tag Team titles this past Sunday at the premium live event known as the Great American Bash. So once again, guys, I want to say thank you for making that night an historic night, one I will personally never forget. But because they're Raw affiliated titles, the Raw Tag Team titles once again became vacated. And on the Raw side of things, Eric Bischoff seems to have a plan for the Raw Tag Team titles, and he'll announce those plans this Monday on Raw. But right here on SmackDown, because they won at the Great American Bash, they are now the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And Randy Orton is holding up that title proud. He's now a two-time SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And this time with his partner, Riddle. There we go, our first match back on the blue brand, and you hear the crowd at Madison Square Garden sold out for this historic season premiere of SmackDown. Jimmy Uso taking on one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton. Now, like I said, for the Usos, this could help them a lot because, as Adam Pearce said, just like Raw, this year's SummerSlam will try and feature every single match that was supposed to happen at SummerSlam 2 years ago before the hiatus happened. For the Usos' case, they're in a predicament because they were, oh wait, Jimmy Uso now fighting back Orton. They were formerly the SmackDown Tag Team Champions before the hiatus, and he was supposed to face, or they were supposed to face, Chad Gable in a mystery partner. However, they're not the champions anymore. It is RK Bro. So in a month away from SummerSlam, it's possible they could get their SmackDown Tag Team titles back, or win against Randy Orton here could do that for him. Jay with the corkscrew. Beautiful corkscrew and cover. That could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out by the veteran Randy Orton. Again, if they could get themselves a title contention and hopefully win their title before SummerSlam, that match just happened with the Usos. Remember, Chad Gable's partner is Otis. As we now know, they are known as the Alpha Academy. And I'm pretty sure Randy Orton and Riddle are going to do everything they can to hold their new SmackDown Tag Team titles for as long as they can. And they just won a hard-fought battle this past Sunday against Imperium, who are also on the SmackDown Tag Team division. Again, the Tag Team division is stacked here. The likes of RK Bro, the Usos, which half of them are in the ring right now. Imperium, Randy Orton with the cover after his stomps. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jimmy Uso this time. And you got Imperium, you got the Alpha Academy, you got the New Day. So many great tag teams here on SmackDown. Oh my God. What a snake eye. And you can't forget the Alpha Academy as well. Oh my God, what a slap by Jimmy Uso. Just disrespecting Orton like that. Wait, why is Jey Uso throwing a chair in the ring as Jimmy Uso just laid him out with a neck breaker? Now Jimmy Uso with a super kick. Coven, I don't think the referee sees that chair. 1, 2, and a kick out by Orton. That could have been a loss for him right there. Now Jimmy up top. Uso splash. 1, 2, and Orton now still kicks out. Jimmy Uso cannot believe this. Now Orton coming back in a clothesline. Oh my God, I think he hit the top of his head with that chair. Orton sees the chair. He's going to use it to his advantage. Swinging neck breaker by Randy Orton. And now the knee. The Viper is in his element. I think now the referee finally realized that chair, but the damage has already been done to Jimmy Uso. RKO by the Viper. 1, 2, 3. Normally I'll say that was out of nowhere, but I'm pretty sure Jimmy Uso saw that one coming. What a match, what a victory for one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champion Randy Orton to kick off this historic season premiere of SmackDown. The first SmackDown back since the hiatus, and Randy Orton picks up a huge victory for his team. Jimmy Uso, again, the Usos are probably disappointed with that outcome, as now Randy Orton and Riddle are celebrating in victory. Oh wait a minute, what the hell is that? Yes, it is. It's the Alpha Academy. Gable and Otis, what the hell are they doing here? They are viciously attacking RK Bro. I guess they're putting their names in the hat for the SmackDown Tag Team titles as well. Just a reminder, guys, tonight's main event of the season premiere of SmackDown, triple threat match for the vacated SmackDown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka. And welcome back, guys, to the season premiere of SmackDown, sold out in Madison Square Garden.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Candice, LeRae, and Indi Hartwell.
With the return of the SmackDown brand, shows new faces thanks to the NXT roster, as Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell makes their main roster debut. Formerly known as The Way in NXT, LeRae and Hartwell, alongside Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory, ran roughshod, on the NXT roster. But now here on SmackDown, it seems like they're trying to turn over a new leaf, but it doesn't seem like the crowd believes them, as they are currently booing Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRae. But before we came back to this action, Natalya confronted LeRae and Hartwell, and all LeRae and Hartwell had to say is, you can find a partner, we'll meet you in this tag team match to show them why they are the former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And we'll see who Natalya is picking. We'll see if this be a night that Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell could pick up a victory. A huge victory here on the first episode of SmackDown. Not just any episode, but the season premiere of SmackDown.
And their opponents first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
I mean, against a veteran like Natalya themselves, in her, a legend like Natalya, first ballot Hall of Famer. If LeRae and Hartwell can beat Natalya here, that will certainly put them in contention for the women's tag team titles, which are currently occupied on Raw. However, you've seen this past Monday on Raw, Belair and Carmella got injured after a backstage assault, which we soon found out was in the hands of Toxic Attraction's Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. They turned out to be their leader, none other than Emma. But that's on the Raw side of things. Okay, so it seems like we know who is Natalya's partner. It is Bayley.
And from San Jose, California,
Bayley, the former NXT Women's Champion, NXT alumni of the Women's Evolution. She knows all about NXT and their roster. So this is a perfect choice for Natalya. I don't know if that's the reason why Natalya chose Bayley, but nonetheless, it's a good choice, as Bayley seems to be going in on her own now. As she mentioned in the draft, it's all about being solo and going back to her roots as being a single star. She knows she can do it on her own. She has this new attitude. It's just, again, do it on your own. No one else is going to do it for you. Kind of reminds me of DIY. Sada Jungaro and Tommaso Ciampa on different brands. As Jungaro is here on SmackDown, competing later tonight in that fatal four-way match for the winner. We'll go on to SummerSlam and fight for that vacated Universal Championship. But here we go, guys. Women's tag team action here on the season premiere of SmackDown, sold out in Madison Square Garden, as Candice LeRae takes on Natalya for the first time ever. It was the first time ever of itself, as the team of LeRae and Hartwell takes on the team of Natalya and Bayley. Again, Natalya might not be used to someone like Candice LeRae. She is quick on her feet, but as quick she is on her feet, she is just as a technical superstar that you see right here, choking the life out of Natalya. Oh, just strolling Bayley outside again. Look at LeRae. Oh my God. Springboard moonsault, but Natalya was able to get out the way. Again, they call her the Pixie for a reason. She may be small, but by God, does she have a burst of energy. She is super fast. I don't mention that she's the Poison Pixie. You might not like that, because like I said before, LeRae and Hartwell are trying to turn over a new leaf, trying to be the good guys here on SmackDown. It might take a while for the crowd to like them, but we shall see. Or probably because they don't believe them. Oh, and a German suplex by Natalya. Throwing LeRae. And I was wondering where Indi was, but from the sounds of it, it seems like Indi and Bayley. Yep, Indi and Bayley are on the outside in the brawl right now, as Natalya is calling up LeRae. Oh, what a reverse slam. One. And a kick out by Natalya. In fact, LeRae was able to catch her at the very last moment. And here comes Indi Hartwell, arguably one of the strongest women in NXT, which is probably why LeRae picked her as a partner to begin with. And Natalya is a veteran, and my God, did you see that sucker punch by Natalya? Oh, and a side drop kick. And here comes the former NXT alumni, former NXT Women's Champion, former Raw Women's Champion, Bayley. Oh no, and a snake eye, Indi Hartwell. Bayley now with the running elbow, but Indi Hartwell is able to get out the way. Again, a huge win could be in store for Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRae if they can pick up the victory. Put themselves in contention for the women's tag team titles whenever they decide to come over here. As women's tag titles, the only titles that can travel between Raw and SmackDown. LeRae up top. Oh my God, what a moonsault! A beautiful, pitch-perfect moonsault. 1, 2, and Bayley kicked out. That could have been it for LeRae. I mean, for Bayley, I should say. What? That was picture perfect. I've seen moonsaults before by Charlotte Flair and all the high flyers like Ricochet, but that was just pitch perfect. The air time by Candice, amazing. Probably giving too much credit right now because Bayley is back in control of this match. now. Oh, side slam by LeRae. She does have strength, but not as strong as Indi Hartwell, who now is going to go one-on-one with Bayley, just throwing her back to her corner. Now Indi Hartwell, cover, one. Oh, wait. Oh! Natalya accidentally hit the referee. Will she get disqualified? Oh, I think. Oh, what a kick straight to the gut. Oh, LeRae. Oh, no, I was saying Indi. I should say Bayley to belly. Cover, but LeRae was able to stop the cover. I think what happened was miscommunication between LeRae and Hartwell, which caused that first pin to be broken up. Bayley just did the Bayley to belly, and it did not look good for Indi if Candice LeRae was not there to stop it. Oh wait, Natalya now. Look like she has the figure four. Oh no, she has a very unique figure four. Oh my God! Drop kick straight to the face to LeRae. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Natalya and Bayley are victorious. What a sequence of events. My God. LeRae, I should say, tried to help out Indi get out of that submission hold, but the dance seemed like it's already done. Before LeRae could do it, look again, picture perfect moonsault. Bayley basement drop kicked her straight to the face, and she couldn't help her there. Like, my God, right here, you can see one more time. Ray, boom. Ray rolling out the ring and could not help her partner out all, which gave Natalya the 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Natalya and Bayley.
I mean, what a win for Natalya and Bayley. Good showing from LeRae or Hartwell in their main roster debut. Maybe next time. But it seems like Natalya has put the former NXT alumni in their place, at least for now. So there was some reasoning for Bayley to be Natalya's partner. Strong words by Bayley there. Let's see what the future holds for this new and improved Bayley on SmackDown. What is a queen compared to a goddess? I mean, Alexa Bliss kind of has a point, but she has to back it up later tonight in the main event, where herself, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka will fight for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I can't wait for that. But now it is time for our fatal 4-way match.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Now, I don't think Finn Balor is a happy camera, and I don't blame him. I can tell he has an attitude right now because Finn Balor, before the hiatus, was the Money in the Bank holder. On the final SmackDown before the hiatus, Finn Balor was going to cash in his Money in the Bank contract for a match at SummerSlam to face Jinder Mahal for that WWE title, and it was set in stone. However, thanks to hiatus, that match never happened, and now Finn Balor is without a Money in the Bank contract. And because SmackDown doesn't have the WWE Championship anymore, it has the Universal title, Finn Balor can't legally get that match back. So instead, he now has to fight in a fatal 4-way. And one of the members of this fatal 4-way match beside himself is the person he was supposed to face at SummerSlam, Jinder Mahal. So, to make a long story short, Finn Balor definitely has to win this match if he wants to see SummerSlam. And he wants to see the Universal title again. I mean, Finn Balor has seen that title before. He is the first ever Universal Champion after all. But can he win it again? Hey, this time it's different colors, so you have a different variant. Or a different skin. That's whatever the kids say. Oh, that championship. Question is, can Finn Balor outlast 3 other people in this Fatal 4-Way match? And here's someone who is very familiar when it comes to championships. The show-off, Dolph Ziggler.
And his opponents, first, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler!
Now, Dolph is also no stranger to the Money in the Bank briefcase. You can forget quite possibly one of the greatest cashes of all time, minus Seth Rollins' cash in WrestleMania, where the day after WrestleMania, Dolph Ziggler cashed in the Money in the Bank contract and beat Alberto Del Rio to become the World Heavyweight Champion. World Heavyweight title is now unified with the WWE title all the way back to 2014, so it's just known as the WWE title. However, Dolph Ziggler would love to become Universal Champion for the first time. And here come one of NXT's greatest superstars.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano!
Johnny Gargano, one of NXT's Triple Crown champions. He is a former NXT champion, a former NXT North American champion, and a former NXT Tag Team champion. He is one of the greatest superstars in NXT history and putting on 5-star matches every time. For Johnny Gargano, there's been a moment come true to finally make it here to the main roster of WWE and become a world champion. Tonight he has that opportunity. All he has to do is win this Fatal 4-Way. He gets a golden ticket to SummerSlam, where he'll fight for that vacated Universal Championship. And we will we'll find that out next week. And to complete this Fatal 4-Way here tonight is someone who is very familiar World Championship go, considering he was the last person to hold that championship on the SmackDown roster before the hiatus, Jinder Mahal.
And from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal!
To say Jinder Mahal has a chip on his shoulder is a understatement. Again, he was the final WWE champion for the hiatus. He got screwed over just as much as Finn did. And in fact, they're in the same match. It's a problem because only one person could win this match. Basically, one person of that former WWE Championship match SummerSlam will not be going to SummerSlam to fight for the Universal title. The question is, will it be Jinder Mahal? Will it be Finn Balor? Will it be Dolph Ziggler? Or will it be Gargano? That will either be finding success in this Fatal 4-Way match or will be finding despair in this Fatal 4-Way match. The match that will determine who will become, or has a chance, I should say, to become one of the newest world champions in WWE with the Universal title. The blue rendition of the Universal title. And here we go, we kick things off with this Fatal 4-Way match. I mean, you hear a decisive crowd chant with Johnny Gargano, with Johnny Sucks and Johnny Wrestling. Because like Candice and Indi Hartwell, Johnny Gargano was the leader of the way. And they did not leave a good impression on the NXT roster. It seemed like carried over to the main roster as Gargano springboard moonsault. This one actually landed unlike his wife earlier tonight in that tag team match. Again, Fatal 4-Way rules, no disqualification, no count out. Whoever wins the match will go on to fight for that vacated Universal title at SummerSlam. Finn Balor, springboard, torpedo drop kick. That was a missile drop kick, not a torpedo. That was a missile. Oh wait, Sling Blade into that drop kick. Finn Balor and Jinder Mahal finally exchanging blows. It was supposed to happen at SummerSlam, but obviously that did not happen as Finn Balor now grabbed Gargano, who was trying to get out of Jinder Mahal's way. There's a lot of first-time evers we're seeing from everyone here. Like, we never seen Dolph Ziggler fight Jinder Mahal. We never seen Finn Balor fight Dolph Ziggler. We never seen Finn Balor fight Johnny Gargano. And the list goes on and on. Some very unique all four competitors. That's what Adam Pearce is talking about when it comes to land an opportunity here on SmackDown. Oh man, Johnny Gargano just sliding Finn Balor right off his feet as Dolph Ziggler is worried about Jinder. Oh my God, what a running knee. Took Dolph Ziggler's head clean off. I heard that one. That is why he is the former WWE champion. And now Gargano's trying to fight back with that kick straight to the gut. Jinder Mahal with the suplex and Johnny Gargano with that springboard cover. 1, 2. Jinder Mahal just realized he was about to lose his chance of going back to SummerSlam. Oh man. Jinder Mahal was about to find trouble in that suplex. And now Jinder Mahal with a snap DDT. Finn Balor with a double. He looked like shot for a double axe head, but he hit a double knees on Dolph instead. Oh, Gargano was trying to clothesline Jinder, but he caught with that German suplex. Gargano using his strength to throw Jinder Mahal down with his leg. Oh. Finn Balor is just punishing the back of the vet dog. Cover by Finn. 1, 2, and Dolph Ziggler. With, oh man, Jinder Mahal just pretty much 300 Johnny Gargano. Spartan kicked him, I should say. Oh, another kick. Dolph Ziggler might have to have a back exam after this one. All four of these superstars want a shot in this land of opportunity. Finn Balor. Oh wait, Jinder and Finn Balor stopped it. Finn Balor with his signature overhead kick. Finn Balor now beating the hell out of Jinder. Oh wait, Jinder Gargano with the thrill to kill. But Finn Balor, oh look at him trying to go for 1916. And Jinder Mahal at the very last second, he caught Gargano. We could have saw a new number 1 contender right there with Johnny Wrestling. That Universal title is now Jinder being thrown out. Right outside that ring. There we go, Dolph Ziggler and Johnny Gargano. Oh, flatliner. Thought Johnny Gargano was going to be in control, but Dolph Ziggler here to fight back, but only briefly, it seems like. Or not. Again, Dolph is the vet here. He's been doing this longer than everyone else here in this ring. He knows takedowns, he knows punches, he knows kicks, he knows everything that he has to do to win. And he can put all those attributes together in this match. Oh, wait, Gargano with the Gargano escape. Dolph Ziggler has nowhere to go. Look like Dolph Ziggler's about to tap. Finn Balor stopped him. Look, he's hoping the dream might go away. Oh, wait, the referee stopped the count. Jinder Mahal, I think, again, there's no disqualification. I mean, Jinder Mahal might get fined later on, but there's no disqualification, so the referee can't do anything about that one. I mean, I don't think Jinder Mahal did that on purpose. He's clearly just trying to stop Pin. They accidentally hit the referee. Instead, Dolph Ziggler now with the elbows. Two. Balor. Oh! Jinder Mahal with the double knee straight to the gut to Gargano. And wait a minute. He put so many people away. He won the WWE title with this as well. The Colossus. Cover. 1, 2. And Gargano. The one thing about Gargano, he just does not give up. It's not in his blood to do that. Finn Balor being thrown out by Dolph, and it seems like Jinder Mahal is following suit with that. Throwing out Gargano. He's not throwing out. He's going to break Gargano's back of the way out. Now the action is taking place to the outside. This amazing Fatal 4-Way match that is happening right now. And they sold out Madison Square Garden. With Mahal now snake eye to the hardest part of the ring. I see Mike. Both Dolph Ziggler and Jinder Mahal had the same idea. A super kick. It has to be over. 1, 2, and a kick out by Jinder Mahal. Dolph Ziggler was only a second away. About the main event for the SmackDown side for the Universal title. And now his patented elbow to Mahal. Takedown by Dolph Ziggler as well. Again, Dolph Ziggler is also an amateur professional wrestler as well. So he has background for technical style. What is Dolph doing? Like Gargano, he was about to stop. He said, nah, never mind. Jinder Mahal with a hellacious clothesline. X Factor by Dolph Ziggler. Oh, drop kicking Jinder Mahal. And bam. We'll be right back with this Fatal 4-Way match as SmackDown continues. Welcome back, everyone, to the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown. What you're watching is a Fatal 4-Way match to determine who will go on to SummerSlam and fight for that vacated Universal title in this week's Fatal 4-Way match. Johnny Gargano making his main roster debut against Finn Balor, former Money in the Bank holder Dolph Ziggler, and Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion. Cover, oh, and a kick out by Gargano. Again, Gargano just does not know how to give up. That's the one thing I'll give credit to Gargano for. He just does not give up. Oh, and a swinging net breaker by Ziggler. Looked like Johnny was trying to go for a suplex, but Balor reverses. Back suplex. He exchanged one suplex with another one. Oh! Double stomp to the chest. Almost like the gut. Oh! Like his own variation of a zigzag. Oh my god. Jinder Mahal is humbling Dolph Ziggler now. I know this crowd here in Madison Square Garden has been enjoying this Fatal 4-Way match, and they still got stuff on the way tonight to see premiere SmackDown. Like that triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's title. as Alexa Bliss takes on Charlotte Flair and Asuka as your main event later on tonight. This is a main event of itself as Finn Balor trying to work on the body of Johnny Gargano. Oh, Gargano just returned that favor to Balor and just knock him straight down. Alright, Gargano, Falcon's arrow. I don't know what Gargano's trying to. There it is. There's that springboard. Cover. Referee, 1, 2. The referee, I swear you were over a second late on that one. We could have had a new number one contender in Giant Wrestling. Now Gargano with his own, like, I wouldn't say sharpshooter, it's like a crucifix. Oh, Famouser by Dolph Ziggler. What a goddamn Famouser. Jinder Mahal with a clothesline. Look at Balor. Now, knee and Gargano. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out. Oh, and a DDT to Gargano now. As Jim Mahal does the. Oh my God, both look like. What a. Look like Finn Balor tried to do a cave in, but Gargano got out of the way at the last second, it seems like. That's why I cave in with him that. Successful. But Finn Balor knocking out Johnny to the ring definitely is. And Mahal trying to go for his giant Gargano now. Suplexing Finn Balor to the hard part of the ring. And Jinder Mahal with the Colossus covered by Mahal. Wait, who the hell is that? Wait, Mahal 1, 2, and I think wait, I'm so confused. What the hell just happened? Who the hell is that? Jinder Mahal is going to SummerSlam. What a fatal 4-way, but the story to tell is who the hell was that at the top of the ramp? But Jinder Mahal got distracted by that, and because of that, Jinder Mahal was able to hit that Colossus on Dolph Ziggler and win the match. I mean, again, who the hell was that in the hood? But the Colossus, and that sealed the deal. You see right here, Gargano was going for it. He saw that person. That's why he ran right back out to see.
Here is your winner, Jinder Mahal.
Again, to see who that was. But unfortunately, just bad time. Jinder Mahal now goes to SummerSlam one step closer, becoming the Universal Champion. Well, guys, still to come tonight, your main event, a triple threat match for the vacated SmackDown Women's title as Alexa Bliss takes on Charlotte Flair and Asuka. But coming up next, the Intercontinental Championship has a new design. So up next, we'll go through the history of the Intercontinental Championship right here on SmackDown.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to
myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Well, coming up next, two superstars to hope to become the next Intercontinental Champion as Kevin Owens takes on Shinsuke Nakamura next on SmackDown. Welcome everyone back to the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown. And this is a match that I've been looking forward to for over 2 years. Because Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens are finally going at it. If you guys remember, the last thing that happened on SmackDown for a hiatus, we saw Kevin Owens lay out Nakamura with the help of The Miz. I don't think.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
God damn it, ring announcer. I was trying to explain what happened almost 3 years ago. Kevin Owens laid out Nakamura with the help of The Miz, although I don't think Kevin Owens realized The Miz helped him. It was just he was after Nakamura. Now Nakamura can finally get his revenge from over 3 years ago. Guys, remember, during the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view, the final pay-per-view before the hiatus, you saw Shinsuke Nakamura take on The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Thanks to Kevin Owens, Nakamura lost his championship opportunity. And now, 3 years later, 2 to 3 years later, give or take, we finally get to see these two go at it one-on-one right here on SmackDown.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
It's quite interesting when you think about it, considering both of these stars were on Raw, and everyone was on Raw. When we came back from hiatus, Kevin Owens was doing Kevin Owens things, rattling the cages of the likes of Drew McIntyre, for example. Well, Shinsuke Nakamura, final thing on Raw, was competing in the United States Championship Tournament, and he made it all the way to the semifinals. Unfortunately, lost to Santos Escobar. That same Santos Escobar is now United States Champion on Monday Night Raw, but he has his own problems with the OC. On the SmackDown side, they still have the Intercontinental Championship. A title that Kevin Owens knows very well. He was a former three-time, I should say, Intercontinental Champion. But here we go, the first time ever on SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura goes one-on-one with Kevin Owens in a sold-out Madison Square Garden arena. See, Nakamura is already firing away at Kevin Owens. He's been waiting for this opportunity for over 3 years to finally get his hands on Kevin Owens. At the time, Miz was the Intercontinental Champion. Now the title is vacated. So we're back, but as Adam Pearce said, a rematch that was supposed to happen at SummerSlam is still going to happen. Although it wasn't official, there was rumors going around that there might have been a triple threat match involving Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens, and The Miz. Don't know where those rumors came from. Not like there was a leaked video that had the whole SummerSlam match card go down, but that's besides the point. Right now, Shinsuke with that snap German suplex. It's amazing how strong Shinsuke is. He did do a snap German suplex from someone like Kevin Owens. Like Kevin Owens isn't fat, but he is a big guy. Quickness of it. Elbow by Shinsuke, but Kevin Owens was able to get out the way. German. Owens with the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, remember this match could easily get the attention for a future opportunity. Intercontinental title sent on by Owens, which is vacated, but it also has a brand new design as well. We just saw the history of all the past classic designs. I mean, one of my personal favorites was the Attitude Era Intercontinental Championship. What we had before was a newer version of the original of a classic IC title back in the 80s and 90s with people like Razor Ramon held it, people like the Ultimate Warrior, The Rock. Stone Cold Steve Austin, many people held that version of the IC title. And it was here on SmackDown for a while, but now I guess they felt after it's been a couple years, time for a new design of the Intercontinental title. Oh, Exploder, T-Bone Exploder. Right, it could have just been a T-Bone suplex, but Kevin Owens. Oh, I thought Kevin Owens might have been going for like a stunner of sorts. But Owens up top, Bullfrog splash by Owens. That could have flattened Nakamura. 1, 2, and a kick out. It did not flatten him. I found that out. Was able to kick out. What a hell of a match. Again, guys, sold out here. Stunner! Masquerade Garden really loves that. 1, 2, and Nakamura was able to kick out of Kevin Owens' stunner. Listen to this crowd in Madison Square Garden as Owens with a running senton. Once again, trying his best, his absolute best, to take out Shinsuke. He's able to swipe his legs right off of the ground. There you go. Nakamura with his patented kicks straight to the chest. I know that was going to hurt. Covered by Nakamura. 1, 2, and a kick out by Kevin Owens. These two superstars are fighting for possible contention of the Intercontinental and Kasasa by Shinsuke Nakamura. 1, 2, and Kevin Owens was able to kick out of it. So both superstars, they were able to throw their best move at each other, but it is not enough. Oh, knee Kevin Owens straight to the face. Kevin Owens able to dodge that one. Go Nakamura and Owens going back and forth here. Reversal after reversal. Oh, Nakamura's able to drop Kevin Owens on the back of his head. And dangerous knees. Again, Nakamura is most dangerous where his knees and legs are utilized to their utmost ability. Kevin Owens able to catch one of Nakamura's legs. Oh wait, Nakamura seems like he's up right now. Oh, and Owens was able to still look like a elbow press by Owens. Owens able to dodge that one. Oh my God, what a forearm by Kevin Owens. Bullfrog splash once again. That could be it. 1, 2, and no! Are you kidding me? Nakamura is kicked out once again. Congrats to Nakamura. Although I think the end might be there in a second. Stunner. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens is victorious. What a battle by these two. Congratulations to Kevin Owens. But we cannot take nothing away from Shinsuke Nakamura. It was just a better man won the match. Big victory for Kevin Owens to possibly be in contention for the Intercontinental Championship. So congratulations. And Kevin Owens, what the hell? Is that The Miz? The Miz is here. Oh my God, just took out Owens, and now he's after Nakamura with that same steel chair, and now he's hurting the legs of Nakamura. Despicable is all I can say for The Miz. It was clearly a targeted attack by The Miz. I mean, a statement was definitely made by the former Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. I mean, again, The Miz was the last Intercontinental Champion for the hiatus, taking out both Nakamura and Kevin Owens at the same time with one steel chair. The Intercontinental title picture is going pretty interesting here on Friday Night SmackDown. What will happen? Seems like Johnny Gargaro's problem just got the help of Austin Theory. Just remind everyone that SummerSlam is a co-branded show with Raw and SmackDown. Speaking of Raw, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar will settle their 2-year rivalry in a last man standing match at the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. I cannot wait for that one. And then in the Raw main event side of SummerSlam, Roman Reigns will defend his WWE title for the first time ever against the American Nightmare, the returning Cody Rhodes. Will Cody Rhodes be the biggest threat to Roman Reigns' WWE Championship reign? We'll find out at SummerSlam. And also next week on SmackDown, Walter, Drew McIntyre, Robert Roode, and Big E will all battle in the second Fatal 4 match where that person will face Jinder Mahal for the Universal title at SummerSlam. It is now time for your main event here tonight on SmackDown.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio,
Alexa Bliss, former Raw Women's Champion, lost her title this past Sunday at the Great American Bash thanks to Becky Lynch, but now has the opportunity to redeem herself by winning the SmackDown Women's title. All she has to do is win this triple threat match, but that's going to be easier said than done for Bliss. Can she make it her second time? I think not, because here's someone who is hell-bent on getting back the title that she never lost. The Empress of Tomorrow. Here comes Asuka, and she is ready to become a champion once again.
And her opponents, first from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
3 years ago, Asuka was able to beat Charlotte Flair at SmackDown's exclusive pay-per-view Battleground. It was announced the following SmackDown that she was scheduled to face Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam, but then we all know everyone went on hiatus. It was a dark time. But now Asuka is back home on SmackDown, and she's looking to regain the title that she never lost in the first place. If for those of you guys don't remember, Asuka was literally unbeatable when it came to her SmackDown Women's title. She never lost it. She had been in it at all times and was completely undefeated when it came to her championship. And now she feels as though she deserves it back. All she has to do is get through Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. To be able to do that, she'd be able to return to her route to go to SummerSlam. But if Asuka can beat this woman, the Queen Charlotte Flair, once again like she did at Battleground, she'd be able to do just that. But I think the Queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
See, I was able to time that so perfectly. I think the Queen will have something to say about that, because even though Asuka is unbeatable when it came to her championship, when it comes to premium live events, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, is completely unbeatable. And you know what? A thought just dawned in my head. We have the Queen, Charlotte Flair, the Goddess Alexa Bliss, and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, fighting for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I guess you can dub this the Empress versus the Queen versus the Goddess. That'll be good billing for the show, but I think we're already too late in production for that. This is our main event, by the way. However, that would not take away that we're about to see an explosive triple threat match we've never seen before. Adam Pearce said he's not going to be outbested by Monday Night Raw. They had a triple threat match in their main event, the Great American Bash, so he thought in the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown, it was only fitting that they would have a triple threat match of their own. But this time, it will be for the vacated SmackDown Women's Championship. So I am super excited what we could be in store here. Where all three of the absolute best women in the SmackDown Women's division will be vying to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And that's what it's all about right there. That SmackDown Women's title, held by so many greats. And it was last held by 1/3 of this match, Asuka. So here we go, it's main event of your evening, guys. Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, all fighting for one thing. A spot at SummerSlam, they can easily get to that by just becoming the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Oh wait, it looked like Charlotte was trying to go for a spear, but Asuka sidestepped. Triple threat match rules. There is no disqualification, no count out. All three women are in the same ring or outside. It doesn't matter. That's why there's no count out. The only way you win this match by pinfall and submission. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it. In terms of crossing paths on Raw, and everyone's on the hiatus. Only Charlotte and Asuka interact with each other. While meanwhile, neither Charlotte and Alexa Bliss interacting, hardly ever, and there's basically zero interaction between Asuka and Alexa Bliss. And now all three paths are somehow intertwined once again. It seems like Alexa is trying to take Charlotte Flair out the equation. Oh my god! What an elbow! Or is that a chop by Charlotte? I couldn't tell, but it completely took out the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Alexa Bliss just throwing Asuka by the head, not the hair, the head. Oh my god, what a slap by Charlotte. Oh, it looked like Asuka was trying to throw Alexa Bliss outside. The Irish whip, but a snake eye will suffice. Again, Asuka's fighting for her life. She knows the only way she's going to get to SummerSlam is by winning the title that she never lost. If she can do that, otherwise a SummerSlam spot is completely uncertain, especially because of this year. I guess that was supposed to happen. They're going to try to make that between both brands. German. By the Empress to the Goddess. I've been referred to them as Empress, Goddess, and Queen throughout this whole match. Y'all would be so confused. So I'm not going to do that. Oh my god. Asuka and Charlotte Flair teaming up. I thought I'd ever seen the dead. They both have history with each other, so I'm shocked by that one. Charlotte Flair. Oh. That could hurt. Not only the neck of Asuka, but pretty much her own bottom. Back and forth between all three of these women. It seems like Charlotte Flair is now taking a break. Asuka's thrown out, so I bet she's better stop. And there comes Charlotte Flair now retaliating. Going for that suplex. Asuka now back in and is now definitely targeting the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Oh, now, see, Alexa, you showboating a tad bit too much. Asuka's throwing Alexa Bliss like she's type of toy that she doesn't want to play with anymore. That is the strength of Asuka. God, Asuka is, I mean, she is definitely the MVP so far of this triple threat match. Right, because I guess she has to fight to get the title that she never lost. I know that sounds crazy, but rules are rules. I don't make the rules, I just commentate. That's what they're giving me a check for. My God. Looks like he's trying to go for another team up, but Alexa is able to stop that from happening. Swinging net breaker by the Queen. To the goddess. I mean, earlier today, Alexa was saying, what is a goddess to a queen? I mean, what is a queen to a goddess? And it seemed like Charlotte Flair showed her a little something right there. But you can't take your eyes off the Empress of Mars, pretty much the dark horse of this matchup. Because she has to now fight her way back to the title that she held for so long. Oh! Slamming Alexa Bliss's head to the top of that turnbuckle and doing it once again. Third time's a charm. Looked like she was trying to. Alexa Bliss was able to get out of that one. And just like that, she's thrown out the ring. Asuka, my God. Throwing out all this stops. I see hip attack. What a hip attack, and what a match that is. Continuing to go on here on Friday Night SmackDown. This is your main event of the evening, a triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You have Alexa Bliss. You have Asuka. You have Charlotte Flair. All three of them have one thing in common. They were once women's champion, and they wanted to come here again tonight. Flair now swinging Alexa with ease. I mean, it seems like, again, Charlotte's the tallest, obviously. Alexa probably the smartest, and then Asuka is the strength of this match. All three of the women have to use their best techniques to their ability. And once again, Alexa is thrown out. Alexa must love the concrete floor because she keeps going back to it. Alexa now trying to figure out what the hell does she have to do to make sure Asuka doesn't get her way again. Oh, I guess you can't beat him, join him. And it seemed like Alexa Bliss wanted some Charlotte. And what a one-handed bulldog. Oh man, just throwing Asuka like that is so wrong. Oh man, what a drop kick by Bliss. Charlotte Flair now trying to definitely come back. Asuka getting out of harm's way with that German suplex in a oh my God. Again, Asuka is fighting for her life. She knows that she might not get this opportunity again. Not only get the new Universal Champion, it's a Universal SmackDown Women's title. It's on par. It is on par with the Universal title. That's next week. Here comes SmackDown Women's Champion. Even though she never lost the title. Throwing out Charlotte. Oh my God, Bronco Buster, I believe. No, that's not a Bronco Buster. That was a move made famous by Beverly Dudley right there, what she just did. Alexa turn around. Charlotte Flair. Oh, look like she's trying to go for that hellacious elbow that she normally hits on people. Asuka, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, was able to save Alexa Bliss at the end of the day. Asuka, hip attack once again. Cover Alexa. Make sure that her dreams of becoming SmackDown Women's Champion again are not thrown to the side. Oh my God. Twisting Asuka's arm like a pretzel. Not that I know. Even Adam Pearce picked all three of these women because they all have valid points about why they should be a SmackDown champion to an extent. Alexa now having her way with Charlotte. Don't think too much of what I just said. Oh my God! Charlotte Flair just threw Alexa Bliss straight into Asuka. She was getting off the rope. Was that intentional? I mean, they did have some type of little, friendship during this match. But it seems like that's all about over. Asuka. Looked like she did block that chop. And take down Charlotte. Yeah, Asuka fighting for her life. Oh, wait a minute. Asuka lock. Asuka lock. Alexa has nowhere to go. Will she tap? But Charlotte Flair makes sure whether Alexa had any more strength or not, she was not going to tap. Again, I feel bad for the winner. I feel bad for the loser, I should say, of this match. Loser number 2, because they don't have to be pinned or submitted to see the outcome of this match. That's why it's better to not be champion when it comes to these multiple matches and multiple superstar matches, because you don't have to get pinned or submitted to lose your title. My God. Alexa, that was quick to try to choke out Charlotte Flair. Go once again. Alexa taking on Asuka one-on-one in the ring right now. Oh, Asuka's just throwing Alexa Bliss. Both these superstars know what it takes to stay on top. STO, a new version of the STO. Alexa now just realized Charlotte Flair was grasping the time right now. Covered by Alexa, new smacked it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Charlotte Flair. I thought we were gonna have a new user of the SmackDown Women's title. Oh my God, a big boot. It's over. 1, 2, and a kick out by Alexa Bliss. This match is not over yet. What a main event. Charlotte now trying to go for the figure 4. And she bridges it, and Asuka stopped any of that from happening. Alexa with that Hurricane Rana DDT. I've only ever seen it once. Oh, and a Bliss DDT right there for good measure. Covered by Bliss. New SmackDown Women's Champion. 1, 2. No. Asuka will not let her dream die. Getting back to her, she never lost. So now trying to handle both of these women. Trying to figure out how Charlotte Flair seems like she's content and choking the life out of Asuka. Oh man, now scoop slam by Charlotte to Alexa Bliss. Who wants it more? Who wants to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion? But in terms of Asuka, it's about returning the title that she never lost. Now Alexa showboating to the crowd. It seemed like Charlotte Flair realized what she was doing right there and said, nah. Like the crowd so badly here, it's a turnbuckle straight to the face. I don't blame Charlotte for that one. Main thing I could blame Charlotte on, but definitely not that. Charlotte Flair now trying to go light. He's trying to go for a super suplex. but Asuka was able to stop that. Big splash by Alexa Bliss, throwing Alexa to the outside. To the turnbuckle. I got Asuka. Ooh. Now that's definitely gonna hurt Charlotte Flair. Going for the quick attack once more. I'm going well too many times. And now Asuka has the Asuka lock locked in. Once again, will Alexa tap? And she does! 2 times in 1 week. And look at Asuka going coming. She doesn't realize she did it. Asuka is once again the SmackDown Women's Champion. She defied the odds. The 2-on-1 odds, basically, because it's a triple threat match. But she was able to be victorious. It was a hard-fought battle by all 3 of these women. They gave it their all in this main event of SmackDown. Again, Asuka.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka!
See, this is a perfect time to, instead of saying new, you should say returning SmackDown Champion Asuka. That's exactly what she did here tonight in the season premiere of SmackDown. Congratulations, Asuka, for winning back your SmackDown Women's Championship. And now we know at SummerSlam, Asuka will now defend her SmackDown Women's title against when she was post-face 3 years ago. Ronda Rousey in the first time ever match. Asuka, Ronda Rousey. Oh, wait a moment. Maybe we won't have to wait for SummerSlam, because here's the baddest woman on the planet here at Madison Square Garden. Ronda Rousey is here once again. What a surprise. How did Adam Pearce pull this off? And I didn't even know. I mean, Ronda Rousey only had 1 match thus far in WWE. Sadly, in a losing effort and part of the Women's Tag Team Championship tournament. We haven't seen Ronda since then, but she knows she's going to SummerSlam, and she's just trying to figure out who she's going to face. And she's going to face a woman that she met 3 years ago, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Thank you everyone so much for watching the season premiere of Friday Night SmackDown.